More than anything, I needed to decompress myself after 10 years of city life. And I found the chance to do so in this isolated cabin up in Oakley, Utah. Go! Smell it? You got it, sir?
The U.S. dollar continues to lose value and respect as the world's reserve currency. Our nation faces challenges on many fronts, and the day doesn't pass without another economist bringing forth warnings of impending economic calamity. There has never been a better time than right now to acquire physical gold and silver. Discount gold and silver trading was founded on the principle.
When the Chevy Caprice became too dangerous to drive in the hostile winter, we were forced to make a gamble and buy a car sight unseen from someone online.
I'll be thrilled to have a car that has like an actual instrument panel that will tell me something like my RPM and my battery life and my oil level on a tachometer in my car.
Last ride of the Caprice.
Goodbye, Caprice.
We are now waiting for the new car.
And here's the original title. Here's the supposedly had a clean release, but not really.
Sweet. I like it. It's got personality.
Put it in 6 months ago. Brand new wires, new battery.
Sound of icebergs hitting each other. Something obviously just broke upstream and all of this water just came all at once. took a job on Main Street selling hot sauce. You're goddamn right I did. I needed a break from the restaurant industry, and this was a perfect diversion. Experimenting with that many flavors was a privilege, and subjecting customers to the hottest sauces in the world was a bonus.
1. Cheers. 2. 3. Go for it.
It's good.
What's good?
He's starting to cry. What?
Get it up. Take the toothpick.
Look at these ears.
Wow.
It's bad. It's sweating. It's sweating. Did you see?
Oh God. He swallowed it. I'm sweaty just thinking about it.
Did you sweat? Were you sweating before?
Just swallowed it.
Oh my gosh, my tongue's on fire right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's numb. It's numb.
Yeah, how are you guys feeling? Hold your toothpaste. Take a bite, he's gonna die.
Wow. And it gets worse than this. Oh wow. It comes in blocks. Just about thought I was gonna be done with it.
Okay, 2, 1, go. Oh my god. Like.
That's not bad, right? Not yet.
I'm good. I'm good. I feel it burning. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this.
Oh, Steve's going right.
Oh my god. Oh my
That was not fun.
I'm told now, I think the latest figure on that, about 470,000 people have signed up on that. Because, as you know, we've had war in this country since 2005. This affected the Civil Partnership Act that was passed in 2004 and became effective in 2005. To understand the politics of marriage, which has always been between the man and the woman, and their welfare, procreation, education of children. I can there was no way that the Catholic Church would ever
público el Salón Territorial de Arte Popular. El imaginario popular, libre de instintos o sin
I remember. The farmer down the way wanted help counting his harvest apples. Surely a man such as me could help. Well, something is better than nothing. He said I was too old to work, too old to eat.
We have confirmed that there's a raccoon living underneath this. This I need to empty. Shut up, Jack. There's nothing, no sign of life.
Well, you were utterly convinced that it was down here.
It was, but I think it's coming in through up here.
Well, where?
Which is why this is down. Oh wait, there's a screen on it. Let's see. There's a screen on the vent. There's a hole in it though.
How big of a hole?
Ain't that big. One of the worst winters in recent memory turned into a springtime flood that nobody was ready for. For our anniversary, we went to Evanston, Wyoming. We stumbled into an antique shop, which the owner had converted into a hoarding den before she was committed. Her daughters were there, trying to make sense of the chaos, insisting we take whatever we want. We spent the rest of the day with the Chihuahua we found wandering down the highway, buying liquor and fireworks before returning her home.
There is amazing furniture down here.
And all this is for sale.
All of this is for the fucking taking. They just want it gone. These things weigh a goddamn ton. But like, there's doors that don't even open, and trunks. This thing. This is the doctor's exam table. With the stirrups and the... My God. Logan.
Huh?
Look. There's an animal vertebra on this table. Look at this. Jesus. I mean, this...
And oh my God, you beat me! How did you do that?
Yes! Oh God, I don't know.
Damn you!
Fuck.
We're gonna go buy liquor and fireworks, birthday. A new bus line from Park City to Salt Lake started up. So one afternoon I took it to Wallace's house to record soundtracks for various projects. He seemed better than ever and was planning to get married and move to Boise, Idaho in the fall.
A hugely popular new brand of cookie is banned after found to be literally addictive because it contains nicotine. That's good. In an effort to conserve gas because of rising oil prices, an Arizona town mandates that its residents ride camels.
What you reading there?
I am reading the 100 prophecies and predictions that will come true this year, courtesy of the Sun tablet. Seriously, how are you gonna do this? Getting him out is one thing, but how am I supposed to get him back in here? Oh God. Oh, Jesus. So Logan, what do you have there?
This is a sugar glider. It's my little friend.
Do you hear it? Chirp chirp. What was that? Is that chirp chirp? Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, you're pissed. Yes. Yes. Easy. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. Do you hear the dog? He doesn't like that. Sweetheart, it's okay. Where are you? Hey. No. No fruit until you eat this egg.
Tráfico y el crimen organizado en la detención de la droga, el encarcelamiento también de los señalados en el caso. La policía nicaragüense es considerada una de las más confiables en la región centroamericana y ocupa pues el primer lugar en materia de seguridad en Centroamérica con un modelo de policía comunitario. Se trabaja constantemente con la comunidad y esto es clave para lograr la seguridad y combatir así también el crimen organizado, dijo la jefa policial de Nicaragua al momento de inaugurarse este curso, pues donde participó el responsable del servicio de control de drogas en Rusia. Informamos para Radio Managua, de Managua, Nicaragua, y el saludo Nelson Rodríguez.
The Jeep became too expensive to fix, so we sold it to a salvage yard late one night. It was still in the rearview mirror when our latest car, a Chevy Blazer, fell apart on the freeway, leaving us broke, stranded, and freezing. When we got home tonight, we found out we had no running water. We have been told that the water pipes coming to the cabin have been destroyed, during reconstruction on the river, and it's going to be at least 7 days before they can even get out here to try and find the damage. We've also been told that if they cannot find the damage, they can't fix it this time of year. We're out of water until June. It's now December. So we have no money. We really have nowhere to go. We're stuck here. So we're desperately trying to find ways to make this work for that long. We've filled the bathtub with water from the river, snow, using pots to boil water in small amounts without using all of our propane and doubly fucking ourselves. And giving ourselves sponge baths when we can, trying to figure out what we're going to do, hoping and praying that in 7 days it's fixable. And until then, we'll just have to make do.
So we found this faucet down the cellar that's still giving water. We don't know why. I think it's probably just water runoff from the river, so I have no idea how long it's gonna last. But I'm trying to get as many things clean as humanly possible before it does. And it's freezing.
Everybody, every Saturday, 7, your service at the tabernacle beginning at 10 a.m. Our tabernacle is located on Highway 61, Augusta Highway, off of exit 68, I-95. You go towards Highway 2, about 2 miles on your right, you'll see a sign that says, Narma. You turn at that sign, go through the gate, look to your right, and you'll see the tabernacle. We gather every morning and night at 7 p.m. for prayer and singing and worship and fellowship. And every Sabbath morning, Saturday, at 10 a.m. You are welcome. You are invited. Come with the desire to seek the Lord and Him only. This is an invitation we grant to all of you today in the name of Jesus. You may listen to us on the website. I go to www.overcolorministry.org. You can also listen to our broadcast and our services on the telephone at 319-257-8001. Services every Saturday morning.
All these words in our heart.
2 miles east, look for the sign that says Maranatha, and you are there at the tabernacle, and that will be prayer. No matter how many hurricanes come our way, no matter how many volcanoes threaten us, no matter how many wars have continually before us, the violence is sweeping everywhere, the potential of wiping humanity out with AIDS and pestilence and nuclear war, the scriptures that have revealed in these times are taking place now, and mankind goes right on, just right on, walking. Oh well, we've heard that before, and we've seen the date setters, and nothing's ever happened. Just know also, scoffers will walking after their own lust. Oh yes, my friend. In America, we continue right on with our pleasure, our enjoyment, our life of leisure, and here we are, just about ready to see the United States and the world come to its demise. That's right. When they cry peace and safety, then soon as the harvest is over. Ladies and gentlemen, once they had the word again, you know it. Then he gave us another example. Paul, for instance, also, this word is the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. I believe we'll find the account of that probably in Luke. Likewise, he said. That's the way God used it. Likewise. Like it was in those days, it will be in the end of the world. Likewise. Listen to me. Likewise. That's what Sodom and Gomorrah was. Or what Sodom and Gomorrah? It was in the city of Sodom and Gomorrah where the sin of homosexuality was manifested.
Started serving Japanese hot pot for extra money at a place called the Shabu Shabu House. They offered me the job of manager, but I turned it down. Working 70 hours a week under the watchful eye of a Vietnamese woman was not a song I wanted to dance to. So they re-employed the manager they had just fired, a flamboyant and demanding Guatemalan named Freddie. In the off-season, I'd sit in a corner reading books on transpersonal psychology, while Freddie watched tennis and reality TV.
We'll do a couple teaspoons of the water here. We can make it spicy if you guys like it. So we do a little meat, a little veggies, and on and on.
Columbia W5LFL. This is Whiskey Bravo 7. Bravo Echo Golf.
This is W5LFL with Spacecraft Columbia, returning calls. I'll have to get your call straightened out after I can look at the tape on the ground. This is W5LFL with the Spaceship Columbia, crossing the more or less tangent to the U.S. West Coast on this pass, and calling C2 North America. W5LFL will be listening for your call for the next 60 seconds. 2155 for me. And about that thing happened yesterday on your ship that are kind of curious that you probably like to know about. I get what we got for you on that, and I can tell you right now they're still trying to assess the impact and understand what's really happened, and maybe a little while before we get a good answer on that. Thinking going on about testing the API.
Oh, this bolt snapped right off, dude.
With 5 jobs between us, we needed a second car. We went down to Salt Lake to search used car lots, with no luck. The dogwood trees were in bloom, and the city had changed and developed. We had a hard time recognizing it. We drove around trying to find a wireless signal so we could check the classifieds online for a car.
God, it's ridiculous. I have to confirm the security exception to here because their Wi-Fi, I have to accept their terms before I can even, look for anything.
We went home without a lead, but weeks later met a girl traveling to Europe that sold us her Pathfinder. 6 hours after we bought it, the engine light came on.
Oddly, my skin hurts. Imagine that. What about the dude that buys them?
Didn't answer.
God, look at all of this.
After 4 flat tires, engine work, a new radiator, electrical problems, and a new fuel pump, we finally had 2 functional cars.
Shit, it's no wonder the truck doesn't work. All this crap. God.
A fidgety sugar glider in my pocket. This one is just like...
Yeah, she's restless.
And then that one is wrapped up with her tail around. It's not sleepy time.
Oh! It's over here.
Oh, fucker, it got away.
Lucy. Alright, now let's go for Ethel.
Well, wait a second. I want a...
The carnivorousness. On the road in the middle of the blizzard, it felt like the world was being erased. At least until I came upon this image and pulled the car over. I thought to myself, if this was the last image I saw in my life, I'd be okay with that. left my house one morning, I was startled by a moose standing in the yard just a few paces away. It had been bathing in the river, and its fur glistened in the morning light. It stood motionless, holding eye contact with me. It was like a sudden peak spiritual experience, and before I could even remember what a camera was, the moment was over as it turned and walked away. Driving home one beautiful summer evening, I was suddenly struck by the fresh air of the everlasting moment. I just took it all in. And I felt like I could drive home with my eyes closed and not run into anything. One June night we had a cold snap, and as I drove past radiant green farming fields the next morning, I could see that sprinkler systems had been left on, and all the grass within their range looked like it had been turned into glass. Not frost, but tall shards of ice jutting towards the sky.
Tell me what you're doing tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh! It's my last day at Jamboree.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna miss the most?
I don't know.
I mean, miss the least, rather.
And the least is easy, man.
What's that?
Tanya?
Miss the least. What about the fire engine song? More or less.
Yeah. You know that envelope with my name on it still sitting there?
Yep.
Yep. I don't know if they were gonna fire me or what, but my name, big black letters on the envelope, handwritten by the district manager, but nobody ever gave me it. Probably because I was like, I'm quitting. Thanks, I gotta go. What did you do yesterday?
I quit my job.
Which one?
At Shabu.
And how did that go for you?
Fun.
And what ex-girlfriend am I waiting for to show up at my front door with a knife?
Freddie or Alana?
Well, actually, I was thinking Freddie. The other one I'm not really concerned about.
Well, that's his last name, Alana.
Oh!
On my last day at Shabu Shabu, we had to gut the whole back of the house to make room for renovations. It was a good note to leave on. After all the work that went into this hot sauce shop, somebody bought the building and we're being evicted. Everything's winding down all at once. Diane's looking for a new space, but it's going to be hard to find, so I don't know what the future's going to be for this place. This river has given me an energy that I will carry with me for the rest of my life.